Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends. Today's video is another motor comparison. The last one was the standard motor, basically 540 up to the Technigold, which was with the timing turned up full. So today's mission, we're using the Tamiya Dynatech 01R, which is obviously the more modern motor up from the Technigold. So we're going to just do it in the same format. Weapon of choice is the top force. It's already got the Technigold motor in with the timing turned up full, so the first blast will be that. And then we're going to do the same format where we run this on 0 degrees timing, then we'll put it up to the middle and then we'll run it flat out. And then as a bonus we'll stick an 8.4 battery on at the end as well to see how quick it is. So here's the spec of the motor. Right guys, before we start I just need to go through what I've done to this motor. So I stripped it the other day and took it completely apart, checked the brushes, the com, and it doesn't, although it's not a mint motor, it doesn't look like it's had a hard life, so it should be pretty much good to go. What I'm going to do now in this video, I'm just going to adjust the timing right down to 0. And I'm going to do it in the same format that we did the Technigold in. So obviously this comparison is against the Technigold, against the Dynatech 01R. Now this is obviously a newer motor. So the specs are, the Technigold was a 21 turn single, where this is a 19 turn single. The Technigold had 450 torque, this only has 400. The Technigold had 19,000 RPM, whereas the Dynatech 01R has 22,000 RPM. So it's a hotter motor. And it's a bit of a more modern design with the end bell and stuff. So I've never run one of these, so I am quite excited to see how it goes. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to adjust the timing in a very non-technical way. And again, we'll set it to 0, and then we'll do a run, and then we'll set it to the middle degrees, and we'll do a run, and then we'll set it flat out, and that should give us a comparison then against the Technigold flat out. So yeah, I'm quite excited. So I'll just do this little bench exercise now, and we'll go from there. Right, so this is my basic setup: just a manual speed controller, battery, and obviously the motor, little screwdriver to do the screws. So what I do is we just slacken these screws off literally about half a turn. Connect to battery, connect to motor, and obviously make sure your speedo's in 0 position. It's going to be very difficult to see the degree markings on here. It's obviously this black line down this plastic end belt, and your degrees are on the metal cam, and it turns like that. So we'll set it to 0. Obviously it's got a lock either side. So we'll get it going, and I'll shut up talking so you can hear it. Right, that's at 0 degrees now. We'll just nip these screws up. Right, so that's in the 0 position. Disconnect the battery and the motor. And that one's ready to go. Right, so as I say, that's it set to 0 now. Now the one thing I did notice against the Technigold, when you moved the degrees, it really did make a difference to the pitch of the motor, to the RPM. Where this didn't really. From 0 right through to half, it didn't make a difference sound wise. I couldn't hear a thing, and it's like the last 3 degrees when you turn it up to like roughly the last 3 degrees when you can hear the RPM increasing. So I don't know if that's a problem with the motor or actually how it should be. So I don't know if we're going to do 3 runs now, because obviously the idea was at 0 in the middle and then at the top. So I don't think there's going to be a great deal of difference, but I might as well do the same format just to see. So obviously we're good to go now, so let's get cracking. Right, so this is a Technigold with timing turned up full, with normal 7.2 NIM battery and Techniplus radio gear. Right, let's stick with Dynatech in. Right guys, this is the Dynatech fitted, so the timing's on 0, so the first comparison is to see how it does turn full down against Technigold, which is full up. So let's see how she goes. It just takes a couple of seconds for me to figure out. Well, that's actually definitely the same as the Technigold. I don't think it's any faster, but it's certainly not slower. So basically the outcome for that is that the Technigold turned up full is the same as the Dynatech 01R with timing on its lowest. Right guys, this is the Dynatech with the timing turned to half. Now again, on the bench test this didn't seem to make a difference, but obviously I was sort of basing that on the noise. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. It is a tiny bit quicker and it's a bit more punchier. Probably can't get that on the video obviously. So I suppose this is its factory settings really. But it's yeah, speed wise it's definitely a little bit quicker. Right, so just to do this properly I want to make sure I get the full RPM. So it's just what we did on the bench. So it was on the middle, so I'll stop talking and we'll try find its highest RPM. Right, we'll nip it up. Right guys, so this is the final one. So the Dynatech's with the timing turned up full. Let's see how she goes. Well, it's obviously a little bit faster than the Technigold, but it's not earth-shattering, I've got to say. It's still pretty punchy, even with the timing up full. And it's definitely got a higher top speed, but I don't know if I expected a bit more. This motor's got a bit of a reputation, hasn't it? Yeah, it's quicker. Let's do a flyby. Right guys, well that was a little bit of an anticlimax, I've got to say. Yeah, it's definitely quicker than the Technigold with both motors turned up full. But I guess it's only, what was it, the Technigold's a 21 turn single, this is a 19 turn single, so it's not a massive difference. But I thought the more modern sort of technology, the end bell and the better comms and stuff would have been slightly better. So it's not a disappointment as such, I just expected more. Not much more I can say about that. What we'll do now is we'll just stick an 8.4 in it and just see what that runs like. Right guys, so this has got the 8.4 NiCad in now, with the Dynatech 01R turned up full with its timing. So let's see how this runs.
pretty quick. Right, I've just put the 7.2, a new 7.2 NIM back in, just for a little last blast. Right, my conclusion to that is not very good. That is such a disappointment. Now, obviously, it could be the motor, certainly not the car. It's not the batteries, because it's exactly the same equipment as they've been using. Maybe it's me expecting too much, I don't know. I mean, there's only, as I say, it's a 21 turn to a 19 turn. Conclusion is, it is quicker than the Technigold on the same settings, but not by much. And I've got to be honest, I'm thinking to myself, back in the day, I've just worked all 3 paper rounds, I've just worked my milk round, I've just saved up $39.99 to go to model shop for the last 12 months because I had a Technigold, and I've finally bought the Dynatech, and that's not great, is it? So, sorry, that's a bit of a negative to end on. The motor looks great, it's very collectible, but yeah, I think we need to find an 02H next. That's Tamiya's sort of best, quickest, hottest vintage motor. So thanks for watching. A little bit of an anticlimax, I know, but if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I do videos weekly. Thanks for watching. Bye.